Did you know Legoland Windsor is currently building a new area which will feature a new flying theatre attraction as well as 2 new drop towers? This is a huge project the theme park is working on, and I'll be following its construction right up until its opening day. Join me within this video as I'll be showing you the latest construction for this project as well as giving you my predictions on what the new area's theme could be. My name is Luke from Coast Connection and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you didn't know, Community Connections is a series I run on this channel which is dedicated to news and updates. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please consider doing so that you don't miss any future announcements about your favourite UK theme parks. The last update I did for this project was all the way back in August, and since then construction has definitely picked up. Just in case you didn't watch the last update, here's a quick little overview of what's going to be built. The new land will incorporate an existing attraction into the area, formerly known as Squid Surfer. This ride will be completely rethemed so that it fits into its new surroundings. Alongside this ride, 2 new junior drop towers will be built, which will be a great replacement for the old Space Tower ride, which closed down a few years ago. The main e-ticket attraction opening with this new expansion will be a flying theatre. For those of you who don't quite understand what this type of ride is, it's a very similar experience to the Soarin' attraction, which is commonly found at the Disney theme parks. The land will also feature a new play area as well as a few other small buildings for various meet and greets. If you'd like to look at the plans submitted for this project, I would definitely recommend checking out my previous update. Going back to the current construction, on my previous visit the construction site wasn't as big as it is now, with the entire site now blocked off. The fences found around the site don't currently advertise that a new area is being built, however it appears a more permanent fence is being constructed, which will most likely have some graphics on it teasing the new area. You used to be able to walk right next to the new rides being built, but unfortunately you can't do this anymore. This does make it harder to try and get good photos and videos of the construction, but luckily with my camera I can zoom in to get a better look. The best attraction out of the 3 that you can currently see from a distance probably has to be the water ride. The rockwork now appears to be much darker than it used to be, with the rocks now having a grey colour scheme. In the previous update we could see that some Lego had been added into the rockwork with colourful effects surrounding these areas. It appears they have made some changes to the overall design so that it now has a darker and more realistic look. Perhaps the old look was just a visual test, or perhaps it was simply just a base coat. Either way, I personally prefer the new look over the previous one, and I can't wait to see it finished once the retheme is complete. From what I could see, the drop towers haven't been constructed yet, but I assume at this stage in the project that the foundations would have already been poured and that the theme park is just waiting for the attraction to arrive on site. The Flying Theatre show building has appeared out of nowhere since my last visit, and work on closing the building has started. Videos and photos don't do the size of this building justice. It's insanely big even looking at it from a great distance. The photos on your screen right now shows off the entrance side of the attraction, where a 9-meter tall white Lego sculpture will stand in the middle. This is just the main building, which will hold the giant wraparound screen for the attraction as well as the ride vehicles. To the left of the show building, another smaller structure will be built, which will feature the ride's entrance and queue line. The facade of the building is still kind of unknown, but from looking at the plans, it appears it will primarily feature dark green colours to help match its wooded surroundings. Whilst I've been writing the script for this video, I've been thinking a lot about what this new area's theme could be. Will they be going with a storyline that's new and original, or could it be something entirely based around a popular IP? Within the next few months, especially over the new year, it wouldn't surprise me if the project gets announced and then they start to create interest and hype about the new area. With the theme park closing soon for the winter season, now's probably the best time to give my prediction on what the theme could be. I think this new area could be themed around Lego dragons, and here's why. The main evidence backing my theory is that within the plan submitted, you can see that the play area will feature some sort of large creature breathing fire or water. The drop towers also have hints towards fire within the plans, which also continues to point towards dragons being the potential theme. I predict that the new area will be based around 3 elements or 3 dragons, with the first element being water, which would fit the old Squid Surfer ride, the second being fire, which would be for the drop towers, and the last element being wind for the Flying Theatre. Personally, I feel like the Flying Theatre attraction would work best with a story about flying, so creating a ride that lets guests fly alongside LEGO dragons would make sense. It's also worth noting that the rockwork surrounding the water ride has the blue effects around it, which would make sense if the ride was entirely themed around the water element. Could I be wrong with all of this? Most likely, but from looking at the plans and the construction site, this is my best prediction. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with my prediction. I'd love to know other people's thoughts on it. With that being said, that brings us to the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed this quick update. My name's Luke from Coaster Connection, and I'll see you in my next video.